It's been an incredible journey from when we started just over 3 years ago with 6 investment options on our platform to now over 3,000. Our purpose is to create the most financially empowered generation, and we do that by giving someone with $5 the same investment opportunities as someone with 500,000. We've always wanted to offer US shares, but we're a small team to start with, so focusing on getting access to New Zealand shares was what was most important to our customers and what they wanted. But now that we've got access to US shares, it has been a few months in the making, mostly because we really wanted to drive 2 things. One, making sure that the minimum investment option was still only going to be 1 cent, so that we could fractionalise the shares and make sure they're accessible to as many people as possible. And second, also making sure it was an incredible investor experience.
Having access to all of those investment options is really important. And then what is equally as important, perhaps even more so, is how we help people find the right investments for them. We really made use of our existing search and re-engineered the background of that, and then added sorts and filters on top of it. So people can start with a keyword search and then filter down from there if they're looking for, say, only investment opportunities in New Zealand or whatever else. We know a lot of our customers haven't had experience with doing foreign exchange in the past, so we wanted to be really deliberate and careful about how we did that. And we also wanted to make it instantaneous for customers as well, because nobody wants to miss out on an investment opportunity because they need to wait overnight for currency to exchange or something like that. So you can go in via Sharesies and invest in a US share with your New Zealand dollar balance, and we'll just convert that currency on the fly for you. Bringing the US shares onto Sharesies has really meant that customers can have their New Zealand investments sitting right alongside their US investments. I feel particularly proud when I see our Kiwi logos showing up next to some of the big dogs from overseas. It's kind of a beautiful thing to see those two commingling.
People have been asking for US shares for a very long time, so offering it was definitely a natural step for us. I think people were really keen to expand their portfolios and really get involved with global markets. Sharesies investors are very engaged with us, which is awesome, and US shares wouldn't be what it is without the input and feedback from our investors. We had amazing suggestions and recommendations leading up to US shares, which really kind of built out the platform itself. And then we also had some really good feedback after it was released, things that people didn't like, things that people really liked. And we're really responding to those suggestions and those comments as well. One of the young investors that has been in touch with us, just letting us know that they were really grateful for US shares because it made them feel more integrated with the world.
One of my favourite quotes that I saw come through one of our Facebook channels was, I'm just checking my Nasdaq and NYSE, well, that's New York Stock Exchange shares. I said almost no Kiwi ever until now. So this ability to open up this conversation of what once was really almost elitist to be an investor in these companies, and of course people invest with all sorts of amounts of money, but you can have the same conversation regardless, and that's really exciting. Everyday New Zealanders owning everyday New Zealand companies, and now a bit of the US ones that we use every day as well.